Good day, everybody. Welcome to today's video. I'm working on my 2003 Jeep TJ in the process of going through an LS swap. And one of the things where I got everything apart I want to talk to you about is HVAC issues due to a vacuum problem. And this is something that sooner or later, if you own a Jeep, you're going to have to deal with. I'm going to show you the lines, where they go, kind of explain things, what to look for. If you're having troubles that you're trying to change your selector, could be a very good possibility you got a vacuum leak. So let's have a look. All your selector is controlled by vacuum that is generated from your motor. As you can see, my Jeep is in a big mess as we're tearing it all apart. But what we're going to look at right here, this is your vacuum line coming off. Mine is teed off because I'm running a vacuum line inside the cab. But you're most likely going to have a little short tube like this with a check valve coming off the manifold. And from the manifold, this is your vacuum line here that's going to plug in to the check valve. Number one, you may have an issue with vacuum if this check valve is faulty. So you should be able to suck through it, but not blow back. So if you can blow through that, it's faulty. And what I mean by that is that you shouldn't be able to blow into your vacuum line here through the check valve. You should only be able to suck through it, not blow into the vacuum line, because if you blow pressure into your vacuum line, you're gonna have some issues. Anyways, moving along, this vacuum line follows along the top of your Jeep, and it does go through connections, but one of the wear points is at these connections. It's just a plastic tube. So you can see it's shaking on the other side. So you're gonna have to go through and inspect that line for any kinks, if it's rubbed through. So as we come through to this side right here, we got another check valve. This line goes into your HVAC, and that's what's going to run your selector. Now, if you notice, there's another line that comes through, goes underneath the computer, behind it I should say, goes down here. Now you see that black box? Normally your battery tray would be here, but the battery tray is taken off because I'm going to remove the fenders. That black box is for reserve vacuum in case of times when your engine's not producing enough vacuum that stores enough that you can still operate some of your features. Once again, if you have a faulty check valve here, could cause you some issues. Inspect this T, because this T is just rubber, could be rotten. Definitely inspect behind the computer, and also right down to that vacuum box, because that vacuum box is in a location where it could get dirty. Once again, focus. That T down there could get rotten and cause a leak. All right, well, I'm going to end the video there of showing you exactly where your HVAC lines go in your Jeep TJ. So if you have issues with no HVAC controls, obviously if that line is broken off from the manifold, or if that check valve has failed and it's bringing in air, it could make your computer give you lean codes. Depending on how much air is getting in there, it could actually make your engine rev higher as well. If you guys remember that video where I did on the supercharger project, I had an issue with the engine revving higher than normal. Is because the little vacuum cap I had failed, rotted through, and was allowing air into the engine, making it rev higher. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you guys out. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.